We are gearing up for a big week ahead, both at home and at our rental property.
We have a good solid plan, so it's gonna all start next week.
There are a lot of firsts ahead of us, but this time we're not alone.
We got professionals on our side this time, guys.
With warmer weather on our side, we work to finish up the exterior projects at home.
It makes no sense, man. I don't know if friction's gonna hold it up by the weight of it.
It's typical to hit a few roadblocks here and there. The important thing is that we keep moving forward and gracefully navigate through the uncertainties.
But once it's stained, it's really gonna look good. I promise. Do you like it? There is a whole bunch of people here.
Yes, there is.
I wasn't expecting that.
Neither was I. What's up, guys?
Hi. We are out at the Trout Pond property first thing this morning. There's a lot of people out here and a lot of stuff going on. We've got the cable company out here so that we can get internet run up to the house. A luxury I wish that we had at our house, but we don't. We've also got the concrete guys out here that are gonna be doing the foundation, and we've got the excavation company out here. So we're trying to work out everybody's schedules so that everybody's on the same page. We know what's happening, when it's happening, and then what they need from us.
Yesterday, they had on the wrong spot. Well, I thought when we had talked the very first time we were gonna be right here. Yeah. The property marker's actually in the wrong spot. We bought this property thinking this was the marker until we got it surveyed. It's actually over that way about 100 feet and it's marked properly. So it's marked in two locations. So this one right here is throwing everybody off. So I gotta take this guy out. Now it's gone. Everybody should be straight.
We'll just coil up 10, that way he's got a little room, if you're all right with that.
You wanna come right there?
Yeah, just this side of this peg. I don't know where you're gonna put your service.
We're getting ready to get temporary power up to the house. We're gonna put the temporary power station right there on that hill right there. And that's gonna give everybody power to work on the house. And once the house is up and completed, we're gonna reroute that pipe right over to the side of the house and put the meter on the side.
Yeah, so I'll pull you another 20 feet then, that way you got enough work up around turn. Okay.
So we're meeting the concrete guy out here today. We're gonna go over the footer plan, also the concrete walls, and also the concrete piers going up to hold the house up. The concrete walls are gonna be, it's gonna be the utility room, mechanical room. It's gonna house the pressure tank, all the solar equipment, the panels gonna be down there, all that stuff that's electrical, mechanical in that room. It's not a ton of concrete, so they'll move fairly quickly. And once all that's done, we'll start framing the house up.
And what I'll do is I'll just put a 36-inch panel with an angle, 36-inch panel, 36-inch panel, make it perfect square, set it all the way down in the box.
Perfect.
So that you have a solid all the way up.
Yep. You're thinking 2 weeks you can be out here getting going, you think? 2 weeks from now?
When I come out here, I'll be done.
It's not much work.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is looking so different out here. Like something's actually happening.
Well, it's very nice with a driveway. That's why.
Very nice.
We're gonna be able to pull up here and do what we need to do instead of parking on the road. It's all come together, it seems like, and it's going really fast.
It is, because we're not doing it. It's a real treat.
I mean, we wouldn't be this far if it was just you and I doing all this stuff.
No.
So
We got professionals on our side this time, guys.
They're smoking it too.
They are. And that is where all the stumps are going, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. Go backfill it, and over time it's gonna settle in there. It's gonna be a little, but ain't gonna matter.
Nah, it's on a slope anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. I'll meet you guys here Monday so we can make sure the house is positioned the way we want it.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
All right, so you want to be up here Monday?
Monday.
Early?
I'll see you next week.
Yep.
Monday.
Bye.
All right.
Love you guys.
I'll talk to you. Thank you.
So there's definitely a lot of moving parts and things happening right now, but it's such a good feeling seeing everything come together and to also be doing something that's like not on our property.
Yeah, we've been working from home for years now.
Yeah.
Aaron and I, so it's actually nice working with other people away from the house, doing something completely brand new. It is still building, but we're managing the project, so it's
different.
It's different than us managing and doing everything. It's I don't know, it's fun.
It's also really rewarding seeing stuff happen so quickly, because when we do it ourselves, obviously it's just the two of us and we're not professionals.
Yep.
So it can feel like things take a really long time, and they do, because we're learning as we go. But this is like flying together, and that's...
They're all trained professionals.
But it's so rewarding.
I'm an amateur at everything. Not an electrician. I'm an electrician though.
With things squared away at the Trout Pond house, we head back home to tackle the to-do list on our off-grid property.
A huge goal for me this year is improving my efficiency in everything from filming to editing to writing emails. Grammarly has been helping me tackle my business emails more efficiently so I can focus on all the other things I have to do each day. Grammarly is an all-in-one writing tool. It's more than just a spelling and grammar checker. Grammarly allows you to clearly and effectively communicate your ideas through comprehensive feedback across platforms and devices. Whether you're working from your phone, tablet, desktop, using a mobile keyboard, Grammarly works for you wherever you work and communicate. Grammarly's free version has basic spelling and grammar suggestions, but I found that by upgrading to Grammarly Premium, I save so much more time with their advanced features. It's imperative that I achieve the right tone when writing business emails. Grammarly's Premium tone transforms ensure I'm sounding confident and polished. Grammarly Premium's clarity full sentence rewrites effectively communicate my ideas. So when I tend to throw in those hard to read sentences as I babble along, Grammarly helps by bringing clarity to my emails. My favorite tool is Grammarly's free tone detector. It helps to ensure my emails are being interpreted properly so the reader understands what I intended. Most recently, when we were negotiating for our short-term rental property, I was able to use Grammarly to help me avoid making mistakes in our emails and be sure that I was wording things properly. Get through those emails quicker by keeping it concise, confident, and in the right tone with Grammarly. Go to grammarly.com/WWOG to sign up for a free account and get 20% off Grammarly Premium today to help you work more efficiently.
What we're working on today, guys, is getting the barn slide door system installed. It's gonna be a box rail, and I got these brackets that are gonna get bolted on, but I gotta modify this just a little bit because we're having stone go on right here, and it might protrude a little bit out, so I'm thinking I gotta modify one of these holders. I'm gonna push it forward and remove him. I'm gonna push him forward and bolt it in place just enough so when I slide the barn door, it does come past the stone. So it's a little clearance, so it's not gonna slam against it. So the first thing we gotta do is go to the rail, sand it down so the paint sticks. So all this rail is galvanized. You can see we sanded it all down. Just give little scratches everywhere just to help the paint bond to it. And this rail system out here is completely different than the one we had inside for the bathroom doors and the bedroom doors. The reason why, because this is for outside. That's for inside. This is exterior grade. It's galvanized. It's meant for exterior barn doors. So once we get it painted and it dries, it's ready for install.
Rain turns to rust. Fire burns to dust. We love until it hurts too much. We let our love run free. Build your fences high and hope we let it fly. We learn until the day we die. So let your love run free.
So Josh finished up the first coat of paint on the rails for the barn sliding doors, and we're gonna need at least two. We knew we were gonna need two coats, but maybe even more.
We'll see.
Depending on if you can still see the galvanized metal through it. So while we wait for that to dry, we're gonna take care of these fence posts.
So it's been bothering me very badly. So we're gonna cut them down closer to the top of the fence and come down at an angle. So
The original plan was to leave them flat, and we were going to cap them because like you obviously don't want just like water or snow sitting on top and rotting them out. So a lot of times if somebody leaves them flat, they'll put a cap on top of them. But then we were out and we saw some of these really nice fence.
better than ours.
And it was done differently. We got fence envy. So we're gonna make it like Josh said. It's gonna be.
We'll cut it at an angle coming down. So
Yeah.
water will shut off.
And we're doing this in preparation for staining the entire fence this week, which I can't wait to finally have done.
I know, right? It's gonna look so good.
Did it work out? Oh, that looks good.
You like it better?
Yeah, it looks good.
You sure?
Yeah. It might not look like a big difference now, but once it's stained, it's really gonna look good. I promise. Do you like it?
I got it set up so if it does clog while I'm gone, take this thing right here and turn it like that. And you pull the trigger, it'll spray everything out. And then you turn it back and you're ready to spray.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah, thank you.
You got this.
I actually can't even give you a temporary until there's a wall septic and foundation in.
Okay.
However, if you get a foundation and a wall up, we can go ahead and put the meter rate on it.
So,
Rate on it.
okay, that's gonna happen starting next week.
I'm hoping I can get it both sprayed and wiped down in enough time because it does start to dry really quickly and it's in the 50s today. I don't want it to be uneven all over the place. Hey, gloves. Thank you so much. That'll save my hands a little bit. They're starting to look rough. There's a couple of spots that I needed to go back in with the rag and some fresh stain to try and get in those little crevices that I didn't hit with the sprayer. So full disclosure, I'm not great with the sprayer. Josh does a far better job at this sort of thing than I do. And I was a little bit worried about getting too much in areas, like if I tried to angle the brush and hit it right in each of those little crevices. So I just went straight back and forth across it. And then the other thing on my mind was how much time do I have, especially with the breeze that's out here, to get it rubbed in so that it looks even across the whole thing. And I do think that it turned out quite well. But I probably should have started on the back side instead of the front side in case it hadn't turned out this well. But I guess I got lucky.
That's pretty much how it'll work. work. Basically, I'll get everything and we'll put the meter already on the house.
Yep.
If you want, you can go ahead and get your transfer switch in if you want.
Yep. Okay.
Just work with them. Go ahead when you get home. Take a look on their website, First Energy Interconnection process.
So I just met with the power company, and the original plan was to put a temporary service up there, and after talking to him, it's a waste of time and money. The reason being is with the temporary service, it's cost an extra $500, and they still can't put the service up here until there's a foundation and a wall on it. So, that being said, we might as well just do a permanent service and be done. So concrete starts next week. We get a wall up, we do permanent service. I've saved, I guess, labor, material, and some money by just going permanent and not doing temporary. Everything went well. We are making a change. We're not doing temporary power anymore. It's gonna be permanent power. We have a good solid plan, so it's gonna be all start next week. I'm coming home.
Okay, good. That's great news. I'm gonna finish up the other side of this barn door. So once I take care of this, we'll be good to go. Let it dry, and the kids and I will hang out till you get home.
The wind is making this really difficult. It's getting all over me and I can only shoot it from one angle. And I gotta rub it in really fast.
Come fly away with me. Imagine all the things that we could see. Yeah, don't you know that life's a dance? Come take my hand and fly away with me.
It's a perfect day for this, guys.
I know it is. It feels like spring.
Whoa, see that?
Yeah. Close call and going to the ER there, guys.
Yeah, close call.
Every second I'm with you. We'll turn all the pages, check off all the places.
Before I get the door mount, I want to mention one thing. Is we're gonna have a piece of flashing right over top of the rail. Instead of coming out like this, it shows on the directions. I still need to get it, but what the flashing is going to do is guard any water and rain from coming down. It's going to shoot down and divert it away from the top of the door, because the top of the door, it's pretty much nailed together cedars, all it is. So with the flashing, it will stop the rain from going in between all the wood. Alright, so all the rollers are now attached. Now I gotta put the rail up and put the door up. We'll have a working door, hopefully.
So this barn door slider track rail thing here turned out to be a little bit more of a headache than we were expecting. It was just kind of weird the way it works because they don't have you attaching these directly into it. So Josh is going to go in and use like a tappet, which isn't technically following the instructions, but it just seems like the right thing to do.
There's no instructions for it. If you see right here, it just
wobbles.
And I've seen, I guess, other videos on YouTube. I don't see anything hold it, I guess, bolting it together. It makes no sense, man. I don't know if friction's gonna hold it up by the weight of it. I just think it'll slide over time.
So we'd prefer for it to be a little bit more secure.
Yeah.
And that's what we're gonna do. But also, we had only prepped 3 of these for this whole rail, thinking that that's what we needed. And now, like in hindsight, we're feeling we need 5, right?
Yep, 6.
6. So we're gonna quickly paint a couple more of those, and then we're gonna put some tappets in here and secure it up a little bit. And then hopefully we're in business.
doesn't move. You know what I mean?
Yeah, looks good.
It doesn't move at all. I have to just, should we put tappets in it or no?
Well, no, let's just leave it. I mean, if it doesn't, I mean, I guess that's the way it's supposed to be.
I guess put all of them together with the friction, it helps it from going anywhere. So it's in. Let's put this door up. It should be fairly easy and we can be done.
That looks good.
Does it?
Oh yeah, looks great.
So obviously we're missing the door handle. We're gonna get that installed. We're gonna get some flashing over top, but also these bolts holding the door in place, they're a little too long. I need to trim them down, so I'm gonna raise the door up just another ½ inch or so, and we should be good to go and set.
Follow you anywhere that this world takes you, to wherever you're at. And just like the sunrise makes every morning count on
You gonna keep it green like that?
Why not, you know? It's a little bit unique, Josh, you know?
Nice offset color. Right?
I don't know.
We're putting stone there. They're gonna get stone.
You like it? Yes.
See? Oh, we're gonna have a door handle. We're gonna have a door handle right here, so you can push your door open, hop on your four-wheeler, and fly out of here.
That's pretty cool, right?